Finally got it all hooked up and running. Finally get this controller plugged in here. The buttons all work. All connected to the keyboard encoder inside here. But that's not all. There's also a little something extra. Oh yeah. Bishi Bashi. Nice. So yeah, I was able to get the buttons to lay up with the game. It's pretty awesome. Show you guys some gameplay. Well, actually, wait. Yeah, let the track mode run a little bit.
Dozens of mini
so you guys can see
what
it looks like. So I didn't even know this game had light outputs until I hooked it up to a mamehooker. Had no idea. So whenever I saw gameplay of this, the buttons never lit up, or people playing the arcade. I mean. Alright. See if I can zoom out a little, so you guys can see me playing. They're random. It's pretty cool. So basically, how this is working is inside here I have a keyboard encoder and a pack drive, which sends the outputs of the lights to the buttons. Let's see if I can play with one hand. It's like a little tricky. Alright, doing good so far. Nah, I can't get that. Just stretch my fingers across. Yeah, I really need both hands for this. Shit.
Your score. Winner computer.
Yeah, so these buttons all light up if you win them in the game. So let's see if I can do that. Just mashing the buttons here. This one's just button mashing, I think. It's gonna be close. I just barely got it. Yeah, you can see the buttons here. They like flash sporadically if you come in first. Pretty cool. So yeah, how this works, it's been running the emulator, run the MAME. All these wires here. I guess I can stop and show you guys. So this took a while to get working because originally, well, I got all the buttons soldered and hooked up to the keyboard encoder and the pack drive. So I guess I explain this. Yeah, keyboard encoder. When you press down the button, it sends a key. Green's W, red's Q, and so on and so forth. And keyboard, yeah, keyboard encoder takes those inputs, yeah. And you know, you can use those, bind those to buttons and MAME. Pretty straightforward. So the interesting part is this thing right here, the pack drive. I don't want to move it. Accidentally disconnect anything, but that basically what that does, communicates with the power and the ground wire, or just the ground wire really, because the power wire shared amongst all the buttons. But turns the buttons on and off via the ground wire to the buttons, and what was it, via mamehooker, sends like the ones and zeros to the buttons to turn them on and off in sync with the game. So got 4 buttons hooked up here. So I have this thing taped up, but I can show you guys what it looks like back here. So you can see all the buttons hooked up there. Lots of hot glue. Did this inside is pretty messy, but there's a little weight here to give the controller some weight so it doesn't move around when you're mashing the buttons. But yeah, as you can see here, we got the little power wire coming from yellow, the ground wire. And then that goes, interacts with the pack drive, and we get our outputs. The buttons light on and off. So the pack drive, usually there's a hub here that sends power to the buttons. So you just plug in the wire for that, but that's only for 5 volts. So these are 12 volt buttons. So to get 12 volt, what you gotta do, you gotta take external power supply right here. Got my power supply there, and then you gotta plug into this power jack, and then you gotta splice the ground wire. Or, well, I really didn't need to splice this, but I didn't realize at the time how it worked. I was kind of just doing whatever, going along with it. But you take the ground wire from the 12 volt, you run it into what you would normally get the power for 5 volt right here. The first hub. You see it more clearly here, the plus that sends 5 volts. But to make this work, you gotta instead plug the ground wire from 12 volt into there, and then you take the 12 volt power, and then send that to all the all the buttons. So as you can see here, I got all my stuff marked. I don't know if you can read that, but yeah, I got player 1, player 2, player 3. So I'm planning on making 3 of these eventually, hopefully. This first one took such a long time. Probably gonna take a break for a while, but yeah, ideally I want to make 3 of these. That'd be awesome. Do full 3-player arcade experience. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so and then you send the 12 volt to the buttons. So the ground from the buttons, then you take that wire and you plug it into one of these hubs, not the plus hub, but that's only for the 12 volt. Take that ground from each button individually. It has to be individual. You can't splice them all together, otherwise each button won't get their individual outputs. Like the start button will light up at the same time as the actual buttons. You don't want that, because you want the start button to light up when say you like run out of credits, and then you want it to tell you, hey, you gotta press the button to continue, otherwise you're gonna get a game over. So you want them each to be separate, so each button gets their own output. Yeah, and yeah, you see here the 4 hubs, but yeah, if you're wondering why I have a red wire here, accidentally spliced together the wrong wire. So I should explain. So how I got these buttons off, when I got these buttons off Amazon, I assumed, see here, I hope you can see it. Wait, you see it clear with the yellow button. So I assumed the black side would be for the ground, the red side would be for the power, color code. And that was true for the red button when I was trying to figure out how to get the 12 volt from the pack drive to the button. Because on Ultimark, where I got the pack drive from, the Ultimark website, it has a wiring diagram for 12 volts, but it's incorrect. It doesn't show you where to put well, it's not incorrect, but it just doesn't show you how to send the ground from the 12 volt. It kind of just ignores that. It doesn't include the ground from the 12 volt diagram. And to complete the circuit, you have to plug this into the 5 volt plus hub right there. Otherwise, it won't work. So I just have to figure it out by plugging shit in and hoping that it doesn't fry the board. But it worked out. Yeah. So at first only the green button and the red button lit up, because that's how I soldered them. I soldered them the red to black. The red wire to the black side, and the black wire to the black side, because that makes sense. But for some reason, the blue wire, or the blue button and the start button were not like that. We had to actually, as you can see here, you had to do it this way. You had the red wire to the black, and then black wire to the red. So yeah, that was annoying, because I did the other way around, because I thought with other buttons, I tested them, and they were lighting up. I was like, oh, okay. It's that's how you do for all the buttons. So, like an idiot, I soldered all the buttons, installed them, and then, only half the buttons lit up. So I was like, ah, shit, what did I do wrong? I was worried that maybe like there's a bad splice in here with the power. Actually, I really didn't think this through because I really didn't need to do all this splicing. I thought for some reason that each individual button needed individual power line, like for the ground. But that's only for each button only needs their individual ground to separate it and get its own individual outputs. But that's not the same for the power. The power can be shared amongst. So I really don't need all these red wires. I really only need one, and then splice the power to all of the buttons. But yeah, I realized that after the fact. So well, now I know for the future when I make the other two controllers, player 1, player 2, or player 2, player 3. Sorry, got player 1 done. So it's already done. So whatever. Probably just cut all this off once I'm done. Because it's kind of just like making a mess in here, making it hard to decipher which wire is which, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the blue button and the yellow button had to, take them out, resolder them the right way. Well, actually, I didn't need to take them out because, what's it called? I could just do it from here. So you can see, like, I cut up, like, some of the red wires and stuff and just, like, swap the power on ground. So, yeah. Tip if you're trying to do this with the pack drive, first, what's it called? Take this and take the ends off of this and then, attach them to the buttons first to see like how to connect the red wires and black wires so you don't do what I did and, screw everything up. But yeah, another cool thing about this is not only do you have outputs for, what's it called? Hyper Bishi Bashi, but you get outputs for Great Bishi Bashi Champ, which is the sequel, which I believe only came out in Japan because I can't find an English ROM for this, so I think it was only in Japan, so yeah. Takes a little bit to load, but I also got this hooked up with mamehooker. It's pretty simple. You just, when you're in the INI file, you just, input a command for Ultimark LED button state turn on. I forget what it's called, but it's a ULS 11 something. I don't know. I'll put it in the description, but if anyone needs it, so we have the start button like that. It's a good sign. There we go. That's pretty nice. Zoom out so you can see it. I have no idea what he's saying. Music's pretty catchy though. Green vegetables. If only I spoke Japanese. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna show you a mini game from this. So this one's kind of interesting. You got a few options here. Tried some of these out. It's more just like one is you get like 3 mini games, and there's like you have like a time limit. You play mini games. Kind of weird, but interesting, I guess. And then this one, yeah, you need more players. I know there's certain mini games that are like blocked off. Unless you have more players, which is why I want to make more controllers. So you get to choose your character. The clown, I guess. Yeah, and I guess this is like your name. A lot of names. Goddamn. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'll be that. And yeah, this one you gotta catch the eel. Alright. 16, let's do it. Green, green, red, green, green, blue, blue, green. It's getting faster. Oh, what? I'm pressing the button. Why not? Shit. There we go. There we go. Now the clown's happy. I suck at this one. I have no idea how the hell. Alright, let's try. Oh. They lose. I know. Got it. There we go. Let's do one more. So this one, you dodge with the green button, I think. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh. Oh shit. There's too many of them. Ah, shit. Alright. It's bad as good as I'm gonna do. Sweet. Alright, so yeah. Some more Bishi Bashi games. So I'm gonna try and get outputs for those. And there's an anime champ. There's one other. And there's like an earlier Bishi Bashi game. Yeah. But yeah. Took me a while to do this. I'm pretty happy that it turned out. Yeah. Make more videos updating the progress of the other controllers, and yeah. Alright. See you guys in the next one.